Hi there, Susan at Fluid Fitness. Welcome to the rowing room. So we are going to have, pop this down, I bet you can actually see me, a 20-minute workout. So we'll get straight on to warming up. So again, drag factor is at 120, so between 4 and 5 on my machine. Taking the handle, sitting right on top of those sit bones, fingers, so hands in the fingers, handle in the fingers more than the palm of the hand. So relaxed grip, just hooking the fingers round, thumbs underneath, neutral elbows, sitting tall, handle at the bottom couple of ribs, and starting arms only. Sitting tall, feeling those core muscles holding you tall, and leaning back if you're not already at 11 o'clock. If you think about a clock face, leaning back, so not way back here and not upright, so just right there in the middle, and adding in the body swing. Go, arms, body, body, arms, arms, body, body, arms. And swinging forward from the hips, still keeping that lovely posture. Keeping those arms long, which will swing the body back before the arms break. And next stroke, come to half slide, go. And next stroke, coming to full slide, keeping that slide control forward. So never rush into the catch. Catch is there. In the boat, that's where you catch the water with the face of your blade on your oar. Drive, glide. That's it. Sweep into the catch. No rush. Helps keep that body still. If you rush forward, it's much more likely to have that sort of whiplash effect, which not particularly good for you, but also slows down you changing direction, getting connected to the machine, feeling the resistance, and getting that power. Okay, we'll do 10 firmer strokes, rate 20. Go. So push a bit harder. Five more. Press, swing, pull. Press the legs. Then transfer that power to the body. Finish it off with the arms. Legs, body, arms. And I've got to count and find to carry on. So bring the power down a little bit. And do another 10, rate 22. Go. Slightly put your hands away. Still gliding into that catch. That's 5 more. And down, and back off the power. And 5 more, sorry, 10 more, 24, go. So 24 strokes per minute. 3 more. Sitting tall, drive it back. 9, 10, and lighter pressure. Okay, easy there. Right, so we're going to do some work on the screen. So I'm going to show you my ergo screen in a minute, in case any of you are not quite sure on all the numbers. It can take a while to get familiar with all of that. So I'll show you that, and then we'll have some practice on keeping our numbers consistent. So it can be a bit frustrating, but stick with it, and it gets there eventually. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, so here we go, that's what I ended on. So, got your strokes per minute here. Oh, excuse the fan in the background. Rate 20, so strokes per minute is your rate, obviously time. This big number is your split, and that will change every stroke depending on how consistent you are with your power. So the idea, first of all, we're always going to focus on keeping the rate consistent. So, little guest appearances there. And consistent split is the next bit. So get the rate consistent, then the split, and then both at the same time is the plan. So this number down here will tell you your average split overall. Sneaking some naughty breakfast. Right, average split overall. So through that warm-up, I obviously started off very light. For me, everyone's different, that's light for me. So it'll be near the 3-minute mark. It's finished the second half near the 2:30, so overall my split is 2:44. So the more consistent you are here, the more that number will be the same as that. I hope that makes sense. It can be a tricky one. So, right, let me pop you back up here, make sure you can see what I'm doing. So, we're going to start off in another 12 minutes going low pressure, rate 18. So low pressure is where you can only just feel the resistance on the machine. So we're going to start off there, and then we're going to gradually build the power but keep the rate the same. So off we go, so sitting at the finish, arms, body, legs, legs, body, arms. Okay, so this is definitely a very relaxed few minutes. Just feeling that little bit of resistance. So for me, low pressure, about 2 minutes 40, so that split is saying 240. I'm straight into that rate 18. If your rate is too high, you need to come forward more slowly. You literally slow down as you come to the catch. Slow there, change direction. So once the arms are away and the body's over, then you slow it down. So slow it here, accelerate here. Slow it on the recovery, accelerate on the leg drive. But as I'm only going light pressure, I'm not accelerating that much. So keeping that there, keep it consistent, watch that split. Keeping it consistent for the next 25 seconds. How accurate can you keep it? Takes a lot of control. In fact, it's always more difficult at low pressure to keep it so consistent. Keep in mind within about 2 seconds of that 240. Okay, so that's 2 minutes of low pressure. Next stroke, we're going to push a little bit harder to half pressure. So nothing changes about the stroke except that you're pushing harder. You push the legs harder, you're going to accelerate more. Straight off the catch. Keep that acceleration going to the finish. We're getting our legs on. Don't let it tail off. You can hear if I tail off, the fan dips down, the noise of the fan dips down considerably. So keep that stroke long. Keep applying the power. Catch to finish. Half pressure. And after a few minutes of half pressure, you should be feeling warm, but you should still feel like you can talk medium sentences without struggling too much. Obviously, if you're building fitness, you may not be able to hold it quite so long. See how hard you feel you're pushing. Keep going, that fitness will build faster than you know. Oh, and as I'm talking, I sped up, so I'm going to slow that recovery back down to 18. There we go, but still pushing with the legs. Just because I've slowed the rate doesn't mean I back off the power. Okay, last 10 seconds here. Half pressure, rate 18. Okay, building to 3/4 pressure now. Hope you can see a look of extra work in my face, but hear it in the fan, the noise of the fan. The harder you push, the louder it goes. And I'm still trying to push rather than heave. Still keeping that power in the legs, keeping that forward body angle. That helps the leg drive be applied. As long as possible. Rowing's all about being efficient. You want to get as much bang for your buck every stroke. There's no point whizzing up and down. Rate 30 if you're not pushing. Keep that leg drive on. So now I'm at 3/4 pressure, and the ratio of my movement should be a lot more evident. We've talked about accelerate the drive, decelerate the recovery. If you think about it, it gives you roughly a 2-to-1 ratio. 1, 2. Oh no, wrong. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. So if you're musical, you like rhythm, you like ratios, that's going to help you keep that control. The power bit's usually straightforward. That slowing down bit is what can be forgotten about. You start rushing into the slide. Or everything comes forward at once, and before I know it, I'm at 23. Okay, that's 2 minutes done. 3/4 pressure rate 18. I'm going to do 1 minute now, full pressure. Sit tall and drag. Have to bring that recovery right down to keep it at 18. So for me right now, still warming up a little bit, my body's still not quite fully functioning for rowing. I'm at 2:04. That's just me. Everyone's different. As long as you're seeing that split come down and that rate stay the same, you know that you're applying more power. Last 10 seconds. Keep sitting up. This is where the really impressive rowing faces come in. And, okay. tired. I'm a little tired, but my heart rate is definitely up. And aside from a few strokes, I didn't go above rate 18. So low rate has got nothing to do with effort. In fact, if anything, you need to always try harder at rate 18 to keep the power going. Every time you take that longer recovery, the fan and the flywheel has more time to slow down, so you're having to work harder to get it up and going again. So you have to keep that technique. It's really tempting to grab at it with the arms, to heave it with the body. Best way is going to keep by keeping those levers long. So lever, lever, lever. So we're getting that strong body position in any sport, whether it's golf, tennis, hockey, horse riding. This is your power position, and it's the same for rowing, diving into a pool. You want to hold this position as long as you can. Let the legs press as long as they can, lever from there. Then you're going to lever from the hips, keeping that core really firm. And then these long levers that have been hanging off the handle for the whole time, they're going to finish it with a really nice, smart finish. So we've got 3 minutes left. Let's still do a little exercise. So go to your just row. And we're going to see if we can change the power every 30 seconds by 2 seconds on the split. So we're going to keep it at 18. Start with whatever split you like, lowish pressure, then try and just bring that power up a little bit. So you might go from 2 minutes 30 to 2 minutes 28, 2 minutes 26. See how much finesse you can have with that power application. Ready? Row. So firm core for these first few strokes. You build momentum with the machine. Okay, just takes a few strokes to settle into that break and that first split. 10 more seconds. Right, so where are you at? Keep it consistent. Last stroke. Okay, take 2 seconds off that last split. I'm going to push just a little bit more. I've got 1 second off. 5 seconds off. Okay, right, I'm just about there. Really concentrate. Okay, next stroke. Take another 2 seconds off. Right, I've hit it once. Where's the change coming from? Is it your legs, your body, your arms? How are you applying that power? How are you controlling it? Okay, last one. Take another 2 seconds off. Oh, I've gone 5 to 7. And my rate's crept up. Okay, bringing the rate back down to 18. And really feel that acceleration. Still trying to work out where that power's coming from. Last couple of strokes. And down. Okay, nice work. If you want to practice that some more, 18, taking the split done every 2 seconds is really tricky. If you're getting really annoyed at that, just increase the amount that you're changing it by, or do it at a high rate. Just play around with it. Work out how you can be as consistent as possible. It will then help you build that picture of how pacing works for you, what rate you can hold for how long, at what split. And the more you can do that, the more you can get out of your workout. Come on here. Hi June, nice to see you. Just have a minute for stretching. Well, just may as well start down here. So sitting down, legs out straight, sitting tall still. Sit up and reach forward towards the toes. Nice deep breaths. Let those quads relax. Feel that stretch behind the knees and the hamstrings. That's it. Keep breathing. Okay, and relax. So those knees look shake and glute stretch. So bring up knee to opposite shoulder. Hug it close. That's it. We value these legs. 60% of power coming from our legs every stroke. Good, nice stretch. And change sides. And nice deep breaths. For 20 minutes, and I've got sweat on, so hopefully you have as well. Again, just reinforcing the point. Rate 18 can be a bigger, badder workout as to half an hour at rate 30, as long as you're applying those legs correctly. Okay, we'll stop there and carry on stretching if you can, and have a fabulous day. Bye.